Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Middara. So, we're at the Treacherous Rivulet, which is probably going to be one of our last ones to do, because it has mentions of Patrick Shotgun, which is what we're looking for. We've already kind of gone over the gist of the encounter itself, so all we need to do is just finish up the setup. I went ahead and distributed the characters. Summons, of course, start out adjacent to the starting location, so I kind of did this setup here for whatever reason. We got water loas and earth loas, so we'll go ahead and get that dealt with, and yeah, I think that's everything. Wait, we need to switch these, those, that, and that should be everything. We still have energy tokens to play around with. Getting lots of unique items. I think that's everything. What's missing still is just what? Problem solver and oversized club? Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, let's hit reset and we'll go from there. Give me 1 second. Alright. So reset, and Patrick goes to the end. Everything else should be fine, I believe. There's no other rules for that. Nope. Alright. So it looks like Rook is starting us off. He does have Courage Stifle. So I think I might just have him run in and just start doing his thing. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll spend 1 to move. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be fine. And then I'll go ahead and just pop a Courage Stifle. Actually, sorry, I don't even need to go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I could just go here and cast it from here. I keep forgetting I have this Hemlock and Sare. So yeah, so my movement will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll just hit the Earth Lower from here with Courage Stifle, thanks to the Hemlock and Sare, increasing my SOI by 2. Alright, so all that's going to be... I'm not going to do Font Renewal yet, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and cast the spell and see what we get. 7 plus a spell 6, so 13 force. They got 15. They rolled max. Alright. At least that's out of the way. Alright, goes to Remy. For Remy, I think I'm just going to send her moving. Yeah, I think I might just send her moving. Don't really have anything I can do with the summons just yet. So yeah, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's your movement? I think it's just 6. Yep, just 6. And I'll just leave her there for now. Goes to DM. Who I haven't set up my summons. I completely forgot. I thought I did that off screen already. Apparently I did not. Easy enough to fix. You use these dice. I'll borrow those. Alright, and then we'll do a bit of this. Grab you. Oops. Oh, I hate when that happens. It sometimes breaks the health counters when you do something like this. Alright, looks like those ones are fixed. It was just the other one, like the draw. I don't think it like removes the number, but I think it messes with the draw order when you accidentally slam them like that. Alright. Okay, so DM. Alright, so with this I can do Ruination, but I have to get within 4 range. Or I can go and play with the Water Loa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll at least put me in range of one of the water loas. I think I might do that. Alright, so I'll spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do this. And then I can spend 2 to cast Ruination. Cast a spell 6 against 2 different opponents. So I will. It has to be empowered. Alright, she takes 3 damage to herself. I'll go ahead and take another 2 damage to go ahead and do Blood Toll. Get 2 more stamina and use that to cast Ruination again. Alright, a 3, but I did get 4 books, so that's 7. So 6, that'll be 13 in total. So Red Earthloa got 10, which is a fail. The other one got 9, which is also a fail. And then I just roll this casting die once and get a 6, and I do 6 damage to each of them. Alright, her turn ends, and she's going to get dragged by the current down this way. Okay. Then it goes to Femke, or Femk. And spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess, and then let myself get dragged by 2. That'll be it for her. Alright, goes to Waterloas. Waterloas are going to go ahead and say hi to Femke here. Yeah, I believe you're good to go from there. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to try to move to be in a position where they can essentially hit from range 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to work. What was your starting position? Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much as far as she's going to be able to get. And it's straight diagonal, so you should be able to shoot from here. They can't dodge because they're in water. So we'll start with the red one. Alright, that is 11, and there are 3 books, so that brings up to 14. They have a defense of 12, so they're going to take 2 damage. And that's it. Just 2 damage. Boop, boop. And then the other one is going to go this way, I think. Actually, we can do a straight diagonal like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have a range 6 attack, but unfortunately they can't really maximize it. So here goes next attack. Can't dodge because in water. 12, 14, 16 this time, so I'll do 4 damage. Okay, they won't be affected by the current because they are water loas. They're aquatic. Actually, no, they're not aquatic. They just have their own unique feature. It goes to Zeke. So Zeke is going to... already got our heal tokens, so we're good to go on that for now. Let's... Also, do we have any items in the thing? We do not. Alright. So what we can do... is... Let's go ahead and pop our mage armor and... Oh, I forgot to activate Rook's Hasten Core. That's my bad. I'll just do that next turn. So yeah, I'll activate the haste and barrier. I'm going to give barrier to Rook and haste to Nightingale. And then he's just going to get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to have him jump. Spend 1 last stamina to go an extra 2 and try to jump to this space here. So I'll use Remy to help. Roll 2 purple dice, add his... Okay, didn't need her help at all, so that's 12 plus 4, so that's more than enough. Then he's going to start throwing his throwing axes. He'll throw both, or his hand axes. He'll throw both. Does a total of 7. And then I will go ahead and use a Venture Pack to re-equip. We don't need to swap any of that other junk. You're right. So I'll grab our shivs. So we did 7 damage so far to the purple one. And let's see if we can finish off the other one. Do you have any throwing knives? You do not. And I don't want to waste a hand grenade. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and roll this. We do 4 damage, which is not enough to finish it off. So I'm just going to throw the last one just to finish her off. We'll roll the other die just for posterity. Okay, yeah, I did only 1 point of overkill, so that's actually pretty efficient. Alright, dead Waterloa. Let's go ahead and search our loot. 7 gold. 2, 3, 4. Alright. That's the end of his turn, so he's going to get dragged by current that way by 2. Goes to Nightingale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so what I'll do for Nightingale, she does get 1 stamina thanks to haste. We're going to spend 1 stamina to move. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, how far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I move here, do I clip? I think I do. I'm pretty certain I do. Yeah, I would. Alright, so yeah, we'll go here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to do a precise shot from all the way from here. And I'm going to, well, can't empower it, so that doesn't matter. Alright, so yeah, we'll do precise shot, which increases my range by 2. And, didn't have to spend that. Okay, and we're just going to shoot. Okay, that is 12 minus 1 because of Zeke there. This Waterloa did do damage, so it would be plus 2 to the attack. They have 9 defense, so it would be 2 damage, 4 damage, another 6 from arrows, which brings it to 10, and then I can just use a Devastating to bring it to 12 exactly, which is enough to kill a Waterloa. Alright, Waterloa is dealt with. 9 gold. So T243. Alright. Bye-bye Waterloas. Go to Earthloas. Earthloa Red does have somebody nearby that can be barriered, so it will. And then it's going to go 1, 2, and then it's going to, alright, which ones are actually closest? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it's definitely going to be her. Alright, so the plan here is it's going to go 1, 2, and then jump to that space here. So we'll go ahead and roll the black die and see if it makes it. Actually, no, it doesn't need to make the jump. I can just step here. So I'll go ahead and attack DM from here. Can't dodge because in water. Alright, that is 12 exactly, which is enough to hit. The base damage is going to be 0. Every shield will increase it by 1. So 1, 2, and then this, the Starburst will increase it by 2, which will bring it to 4 damage in total to DM. And then she has to make a conviction check, which is just going to be a white and a purple. Okay, failed, and it's going to be knockback 3 and inflict paralysis. So it's going to slam into Remy here, and they'll both take 2 damage. And we'll give a little bit of paralysis here. Not a big deal. It's still annoying. What's even more annoying is she's going to take another 2 damage from the current next round if I don't get her to actually move. Alright, and then the other one is going to barrier the other golem. Or Earth Lowell, rather. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3. Yep, it'll just go to here and attack DM again. DM can't dodge for multiple reasons. 12 exactly, which is a hit. It's going to do 2 shields worth of damage, so 2 damage. How much health do you have? 34. Wow, this might actually kill her before she can do anything. Alright, conviction check. Failed. Alright, so that's going to slam her for 3 damage. And I'll slam Remy for another 3 as well. Alright, so I might actually lose DM at this rate. Alright, goes to Patrick. Okay, Patrick can help. Spend 1 stamina to get him to here, and then he'll just dump all of his energy tokens to heal an adjacent ally for 3. So that's a total of 12 heal, which will put her back down to 4. I could also... Actually, I'll heal 9 and spend one of those stamina to spend an energy token to remove an effect on an ally with an SOI, which will be the paralysis. There you go. That'll keep her up and running for a little bit longer. Alright. So... reset initiative. Oh, actually, that was the end of the round. This loot token's going to get pushed 2 spaces. Earthlows go first, unless I do something about that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop a pager for that. Actually, I'll have Rook pop the pager. And put that at the end. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with her doing it. Alright. So yeah, if you don't remember the pager, at the start of a round, after dealing an initiative card, you can just move it to the front or the back. So just put that all the way in the back, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, goes to DM, who's not super screwed right now. And what we're going to do is first get her 3 stamina. She's going to go ahead and do False Idol. And she's going to go ahead and do Resonance on top of it. And we'll see what we get out of it. So, we'll attack, has to be empowered. Alright, I do hit. It's 14 defense versus 14 attack versus 10 defense, so it'll be 4 damage base. And then 5 and 6 from shields. These guys have 6 armor thanks to barrier, so it does no damage. And I didn't get any starburst, so no resonance. Which is fine. I'll go ahead and do Ruination next. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's no real easy way to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Ruination. It's only going to target the purple one, because that's the only one I have line of sight of. Alright, 4 plus 3 bucks is 7, and plus 6 will bring it to 13. Okay, they fail their save, or the conviction rather, and I'll roll this die one more time for 6 damage. So 6 damage to purple. And then she's going to spend her last stamina to move and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all she's going to do, because I don't want to slam against the Femke. Alright, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale is going to spend a stamina to move. And go... actually, I'll have her jump. So we'll jump down to that. We'll just jump 1 space. Yep, that's good enough. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I believe that one's clipping. Actually, it might not be. Nope, it's a good diagonal. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll stop here, and then I'm going to go ahead and do Precise Strike first, and I'll empower it, and I'll target Earthloa purple, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so I'm going to use Kill the Messenger to make that 2 into a 7. That brings us to 15. Alright, so 15 minus 1 because I'm shooting through an ally, it's 14, which is still going to hit the 10 defense by 4. So it's going to do 5 irreducible. And then 6. Alright, so it's 14 in total against 10 defense, so it's going to be 4 damage base, 5, 6. And then I can do 10 and then 15 there. So the armor is going to block 6 of the 10 physical, so it'll do 4. And then the 5 irreducible can't be reduced at all, so it'll do a total of 9 damage to the purple Loa, putting it at 21. Oh, sorry, it gets additional 2 because it did do damage to an ally. Alright, and then she's going to go ahead and spend 3 more stamina and do Down the Masses and empower the first shot. So I'm going to target the Earthloa, the purple Earthloa first, and hope I kill it. And if I kill it, I can do the other shot can go after the red one. All right, so here goes nothing. Okay, that is 13 minus 1 is 12. That is a hit. Base damage is 2. Starburst will bring it to 3. And then the 5 shields brings it up to 9. And then the Bear of Justice will bring it up to 11. And so that'll be 5 damage. Which unfortunately is not enough. So it's not, the other shot's just wasted. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and take 1 point of damage to do the infection. And I'm going to go ahead and use a fight drive and shoot and empower it. See if I can do slightly better. I did not. I will go ahead and... honestly, there's nothing else I can do. I could do a lining machine, but it won't do any damage, even if I hit. Yeah, I would have to roll max to do just like 2 damage, essentially. And that's only because it did damage earlier. Alright, that's fine. That'll be it for her turn. Actually, what I can do is I'm going to go ahead and... Nah, she's good. We'll just go ahead and let her be pushed 2 spaces due to current. And then it goes to Femke. She's just going to hang out for now. We're going to send her to do other things. Spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. We'll check a few things. That's what I thought. Alright. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. So 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Then she's going to get dragged back 2 spaces. I didn't have enough stamina to actually search it. Alright, goes to Patrick. We'll get 3 stamina back. Not really much for him to do, so I'm just going to get him moving. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I will use Like the Shadows to move 2 additional spaces to get to here. And then we'll search this. It cannot be blue. It cannot be blue because there's already a blue token out. So I'm just going to grab a random token and flip that one instead. Yeah, there's not multiples of the same colors. There's sometimes that bug. Unfortunately, it's just that sometimes the creator has missed, which is not a huge deal. the amount of scripting that this module has is insane, to say the least. Gain 2 random consumables. So there's only one that we can get. And since it's going to Patrick, and Patrick can't carry anything, it's just going to go to a party member of our choice. We'll just give it to Nightingale since she used it. Alright, and that is it for him. Gets pushed 2 spaces. Alright, next goes to Remy. Remy is going to get 3 stamina. I'm going to spend 2 to fly and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me check something here. Yep, we can ignore the negative effects of current and all that. So yeah, I'm actually yeah, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and just hang out here. Actually, I don't even need to fly. I can just move. I don't have to worry about the water. 1, 2, yeah, just do this. There we go. Just move in there. And then I'll spend 2 stamina to do attack. It has to be in power because of Sea Witch Fetish. Alright, misses due to the skull, unless I want to reroll. I'm not going to reroll, so I'll just make another attack. Alright, I will go ahead and pop the Enchanted Piercings to reroll the 2 colored dice. Oh my gosh, I should have just rerolled the black die earlier. Alright, well, that's all miss all the time. Alright, that's it for her. She's not going to get pulled by current because she's immune. It goes to Rook. Rook is going to get 3 stamina. This time I'll remember to use Haste and Core and get hasted. And then I will spend 1 stamina. Go 1, 2, 3. Nah, I guess, you know what? I'll just stay here. So I'm just going to do Courage Stifle from here, and I'm targeting the purple Earth Loa, since it's still alive for whatever reason. And I failed. So that is it for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Alright. Goes to Zeke. Unfortunately, Zeke doesn't have any options that can actually kill an Earth Loa. But what I can do is get 3 stamina and then spend some heal tokens. We'll spend 1 to heal Femke to full, and the other one will heal Femke DM for 6. First, and take care of that. Alright. Then I will go ahead and pop. Now I'll go ahead and pop Min to get those heal tokens back. So now I still have 4. And I'll go ahead and use Banished Knowledge and Magic Armor. We'll use Magic Armor on Nightingale. And we'll use Haste on Femke. And then I'll spend a stamina to move and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll use up all of his stamina, and that is it for him. Okay, and then he gets dragged 2 spaces due to current. Alright, and then it goes to Earth Loas. A little disappointing to say the least, because I was hoping to at least kill one of them this round, but I didn't. So we'll start with the red one. 1, 2. Alright, so this one's going to go... Actually, it can attack in place, because it'll just be attacking through an ally, though. Alright, Remy is going to go ahead and dodge. I'll reroll the dodge. Using the cat suit. Alright, +2, so she has 14 defense right now. -1 to the attack, because shooting through an ally. 13 -1 goes to 12, it misses. Alright, and then it goes to Purple Loa, which is going to go ahead and do a the AoE blast thing that it does to adjacent opponents. So I need to make a conviction check against Force 12. And fail. I'm going to take 2 magic damage and then get pushed 4, I think. Alright, I'll be pushed this way, so I get hit with Nightingale and Remy. So they both take 1 damage, irreducible. Okay. And then it's going to go ahead and move towards closest opponent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a tie. So that means that I'll actually go after DM. So actually I can't because it has to actually be able to reach. So 1, 2. Let me check this. Move to be. Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2? So yeah, I'll base that off the fact that it'll go after the target that it can actually attack, which will be Rook here. It can't attack DM because of the block. So we'll just go up here. Rook will go ahead and dodge. All right, nothing. And also nothing. Okay, they won't be pulled by current because they're hulking. And new initiative. Alright, goes to Remy. Let's have her spend a stamina and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack and try not to suck this time. Okay, 13's a hit. They have defense 3. All I really need is magic damage here. So I have a Starburst, which will do 2 magic damage, and then I do another 2 damage from books. So 4 magic damage. That's enough to finish off the Earthloa. So that's 1 down. Okay, 9 gold. 252. And that's it. She, yeah, I ignore the effects of current. Alright, goes to Rook, who is hasted this time. I'll spend 2 stamina to go ahead and do Courage Stifle on the last remaining one. I got a 9. Just adjusting mic. Alright. 7 versus 9 is a fail, so it's going to take a big whopping 10 damage. I have 5 armor now. And then I'll cast it one more time. 7 plus 6 is 13. 11. Alright, another 10 damage, putting it at 26. 26 out of 30. So yeah, 4 armor plus barrier. Yep, 10 damage. The highest you can really get, as far as I know, with Courage Stifle is about 14. And that's if you get plate and, bulky upgrades. Alright, that is it for Rook. Goes to Zeke. So Zeke is going to get 3 stamina. He's going to go ahead and spend some heal tokens. I lied because he's too far away to help out Remy. And the others are doing just fine. So yeah, I'll actually spend a stamina to search the blue token. Blue token. If you're standing on in the water when you open this, read the hidden text of the blue objective. Otherwise, you've found Patrick Shotgun, gained the Patrick Shotgun token. Alright, so I found the shotgun. And Zeke is holding on to it for right now. We'll go ahead and spend a stamina and all that good stuff to go ahead and do some more buffing. We're going to do haste on himself, actually, which will cost an extra 1. And we'll do barrier on Femke. Okay, and then he'll get dragged 2 spaces. Still can't see anything over here until we get to the edge. Alright, goes to DM. DM will get 3 stamina. I'll spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. and then I'm going to spend, I'm going to do False Idol and Resonance again, and attack. Has to be empowered. Okay, attack misses. I do get to reroll the attack. Doesn't matter. Well, I hit that time, but it won't do any damage. It does 4 damage worth of shields, which is not enough to breach the armor. Then I'll spend 2 stamina to go ahead and cast Resonance. Okay, 4 plus 1 book is 5, so 11 force. Versus 9, okay. And then we get to roll this orange die, and 8 damage, which is enough to kill it. Perfect. Bye-bye, Earthlovas. Just resetting this now for posterity. Alright, I'll put these away for now. Alright, Earthlovas are gone. Let's go ahead and draw that loot. 6 gold. 11 loots left. So 258. I don't remember what all we got from this so far. We've gotten just our Einub loot, so about a 20% chance per, a little less than a 20% per draw now to get some sort of item loot besides the one we got. Alright, that is it for DM. DM's going to get dragged by current by 2 spaces. Then it's going to go to Femke. It's going to get 4 stamina because of haste. She'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then she'll let herself be dragged by the current this way. Okay. And then goes to Patrick. Fortunately, Patrick will not be able to use the shotgun right now. He'll get 3 stamina. Then he'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Yeah, we'll go there. So spend 1 more stamina and then let yourself get dragged forward. Alright, and then it goes to Nightingale. 4 stamina. On exhaust these. Spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll get, actually I'll go right here and let myself get pulled by current to here. That'll work. Alright, new round. No urgency yet. Alright, goes to Zeke. Zeke is hasted, so he'll get 4 stamina. Spend 1 to move. He's going to go 1, 2, and that'll give him line of sight of the blue totem and the green totem. We'll do blue totem first. Pawn moves in mysterious ways. If 1 or more Waterloo is still alive, read A, otherwise read B. Alright. A handful of Waterlowers have made this pawn their home. Spawn 2 Waterlower on water terrain spaces adjacent to this totem. Okay, we're just gonna... I'm assuming other things are gonna spawn in a second. Alright, Waterlowers adjacent to the blue totem. Done. Alright, and then the green totem. Down below, if 1 or more Earthlows are still alive, read A, otherwise read B. Alright, Earthlows are dead, so B. Spawn an Earthlow burst from the rock, spawn an Earthlow on the blue exit. So all the way up here. Okay, not too bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue his movement. 1, 2. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and that'll give me line of sight of that totem. So let's see what red totem's got for us. Alright, spawn 3 cave sickles adjacent to this totem. Okay, we'll do that first. So these ones will be Elder Cave Sickles. Good, good, good. And was it adjacent to totem? Adjacent to this totem. Boop. Boop. And boop. Okay. If you're reading this text and you're also on Elevation 4, read the section below. Alright. Unfortunately, you observe them for a bit too long and lose track of your footing. The water sweeps you away, bringing you down the perilous cliffside. Make an Agility 8 check. If you fail this check, you are defeated as you plummet into the pits below. If you pass this check, you leap forward and use the momentum of the fall to propel yourself forward, and luckily you land in water deep enough not to kill you. After resolving any other totems, your movement required you to resolve. Alright, yeah. After resolving any other totems, your movement required you to resolve. Place your figure on any water space on tile UM35. So I have to make an Agility 8 check. Yeah, pretty much the only way he would fail it is if he rolled a 1 or a 2, a 1 and a 2, or 2 1s. All right, so any water tile on tile UM. That's 51. On 35, which I'm guessing is this one. Alright, yep, that is 35. Alright, so I can put myself in any water tile on tile UM35. So that is what I'm going to do. We'll put ourselves right here. Let's take a look at the current for this one. Yeah, it's gonna slam me against walls and stuff or drag me towards the pits if I'm not careful. So that was, I went 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I still have movement left. So 5, 6, and we're just gonna say hi to these guys. Alright, so I was not expecting this situation exactly, so let's see what we can make happen here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a Hangover Elixir to go ahead and activate an ability that costs 3 or less. The ability, let's see, hold on a second. Standard action, standard abilities. That's kind of weird how it says it like that. I think you can still use it for actions. That's what I usually use it for. Give me a moment. Okay, I can't actually use it for attacking. I can use it to, get a free empower, but that's about all I can do it for. So instead, I'm just going to attack and empower normally. And we'll see what we get. So I'm using 2 straight shivs. 9 is a miss. What I'm going to go ahead and do is use the demon voucher to reroll the 3. Alright. 13 against... I didn't state what one I was targeting. I'll say 2. So purple cave sickle there. Alright, so 13. They have 12 defense now? Nope, 10 defense. Alright, so it'll be 3. 2 shields will bring it up to 5. So it'll do 5 damage in total. And then next I'll go ahead and activate Utility Core and get this thing back. Because this is the only card in the item, in the consumable thing. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and swap this for that. And then get our Linean Edge out. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know what I just did. Apparently, okay, whatever I did, I didn't want to do that. Search. Sure, grab that. And then we wanted to grab the other thing here. Oh, right, and I wanted to actually grab the plank. Alright. Sorry for the mess. Okay, do that. Alright, I'm leaving that canister out because I'm about to I'll be equipping that soon. Alright. So I've got that going. I'm going to go ahead and use the plank. It's on the Casicle I just wounded, which I did 5 damage to, so let's make a note of that. 5 damage. 2 damage to it with the plank. And then I'll flip the mundane core to get back the plank. Alright, nothing else I can really equip right now. Alright, I'll go ahead and use the plank one more time. I'll use that plank one more time, same target. Alright, for 7, that should finish it off. So, 1 cave sickle down. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop a Bamf token. And teleport. 1, 2, 3 to here. Sorry, I'll go to here actually. Try to stay out of trouble. And then I'll go ahead and flip the canister and see if I can get back an item. I get back a plank, which is fine. Alright, and that should be everything for now. I didn't use barrier or anything like that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, this is going to get a bit messy. So cave sickles 1 through 3. One's going to go ahead and attack Zeke. I'm not going to dodge. It's going to be 2 oranges because there's 1 cave sickle nearby. It misses, and then it's going to go into melee range and attack. This one I will also not dodge because I don't actually have any stamina to dodge with. So I'll just attack. Also, -1 to the attack because of terrain. It misses. Of course, if I had that, if I had this out, I could have done a counter, but that's alright. But it misses, that's fine. When an ally with an SOI provokes break attack. Okay, so yeah, I can't do anything with that. Alright, other one's going to attack. I won't dodge because I can't. 14. -1's going to be 13. I have 11 defense, so it'll be 2 physical. 3, 4, 5 damage in total. And I have 2 armor, so I'll do 3 damage. And then it's going to go into melee range and attack. I won't dodge. Okay, same roll, I think. I'm going to go ahead and just flip my chipped chitin and take no damage. I still have to make the conviction check, though. Else I will become poisoned. 13, I passed. Alright, and then it goes to Waterloas next, which are going to blast me to smithereens. So, Waterloa, it's going to cast on Zeke. Zeke will roll his conviction. I got an 8. I will flip the fortune cookie and roll an additional white die for 5, so that's a total of 13. 13 versus 13. I actually resisted it. Alright, and then the second one is going to cast, and I'll have to do another conviction check. Alright, 13, which means it can't actually hit me with any magic. Because the highest it can roll is 7, which will be 13. So, resisted it. Then it goes to Earth Loa. There's 1, 2, 3. There's one person with an SOI. It'll be Cave Sickle Orange, is now barriered. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to attack. Now, the rule of diagonals is it will technically go through one of these other two squares. So it's going to be -2 to the attack because it's attacking hindering terrain and through an ally. I can't dodge, so here it comes. 14 -2 is 12, which is a hit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 damage total. It'll do 2 because I have a Caress. And then I have to make a conviction check. Oh, so close. Alright, so I'm going to get pushed 3. Which will just slam me against the wall for 3 damage. And then paralyze me. Alright. Not the best situation. Alright, well, that is it for all the monsters. We now know what's waiting for us down below. Goes to DM. DM is going to get 3 stamina. And we're just going to get her moving. So I'll spend all of it for movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then get dragged by 2 to there. Goes to Remy. Remy's going to go max distance as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, I could go this way and then fly, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. She can go through water normally because of her talisman. Goes to Patrick. Alright, so Patrick is going to get 3 stamina back and then spend 1 to move. And go. So the way the blue objective works, or the deep water works, as long as I land any space adjacent to it, it will not defeat him. So we'll spend 1 stamina to move. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll be 2 more stamina. And then he'll go ahead and use Like the Shadows to go 2 more spaces, like so. And then he'll go ahead and spend 2 to attack. 2 teal dice. 11's a hit, just going to do 2 damage to it. Or to her. I believe they're gingerless, but they use the female form to lure people. Then it goes to Femke. She's going to get to max, spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to go there. That'll cost me 2 more stamina to do that. And then what I'm going to do is exhaust her False Idol and attack. I have to empower it, unfortunately. Alright, misses. I get a reroll. Okay, 10 does hit, does 1 damage. And then I'll spend a stamina to do Quick Blow. Alright, 14 does hit. It's going to do 5 damage. Symbols don't matter. And that is pretty much it. And then she's going to get dragged by the current 2 spaces. So it's going to put her right here. Okay. Goes to Nightingale. So Nightingale is going to jump. Not you, cat. You don't jump. Alright, spend 1 stamina to move. She's going to jump 2 spaces. Or sorry, she's going to jump to there, essentially. You know what? Why not? She'll jump 2 spaces and go to here. So roll. Alright, that's 9 plus her 5 agility brings her to 14, so she does make it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She is on the edge, so she can draw a line of sight on pretty much everything. She can even ignore height if she needs to. Or sorry, she can ignore any other figures because she's on higher elevation. Alright, so first things first, she's going to do down the masses. And she's going to target the red Loa first. No empower. Alright, 9's a hit. Base damage will be 0. And but it'll do 6 from the arrows, which is enough to finish it off. Draw a card, please. Monster loot. Awesome. So this is, I think, our first time getting water Loa loot. I don't get this too often. I think I've gotten one ever. So it'd be that one and oil. I don't think there's any others. Nope. Okay, so we're just going to stack these on top of each other. I'm going to hit shuffle once and take the top. Alright. Water Loa gem. Passive, you may dodge while in water. Not too shabby. To be honest, I'm probably going to trade it in. We'll see. Also, I don't have room for it, so I'm actually going to go ahead and let it go to the stash for now. Alright. Second shot's going to go for the purple Loa. No empower. Alright, 14's a hit. It's going to do 5 damage. Yeah, 14 against 9 defense, so it'll be 5 damage. Then 11 because of arrows, and then I'll go ahead and use this devastating to bring it up to 13, which will kill the other one. Okay, both water Loas are down. Draw a card. 10 gold. So the only thing that's left in the deck right now is the unique item, which we don't really need. Alright, then where she's at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, she can shoot from here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, technically you're supposed to put these like together, but that's alright. I'm just gonna play it as is. Alright, she'll take a regular shot on the red cave sickle. Uh, 10 minus 1's a miss. Because of hindering terrain, because that still does apply. I'll use the aligning machine to shoot again. That's even worse. Alright, I'll take one more shot. Alright, 10 minus 1 is a miss. Alright, next I'll go ahead and do precise shot, targeting the same cave sickle. I'm going to spend once, I'm going to use the infection and empower it. Okay, 13 minus 1 is 12, which is a hit. I'll do 2 damage. Then 8 damage from the arrows. I do not remember. That cave sickle didn't actually do any damage, so 8 damage. Unless I want to reroll something. You know what? I will reroll the 6 and see if we can get better. I did. By using Kill the Messenger, I can change that 2 to an 8. Or sorry, to a 7. So that turns it into a 14 minus 1, which is 13. So it'll be 3 damage, 4 damage, 10 damage, 12 damage. There we go. That's enough to kill one. Alright, and that is all of her abilities. She's going to get pulled by current and fall into the water. And then she's going to slam into Femke as well for 1 damage, because it is still fast current. That's alright. Then it goes to Rook, who is completely out of position at this point. He gets 4 stamina. He's going to spend it all to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Yeah, because he has 9 movement right now. And then he's going to get dragged only one space because he has heavy. Oh, actually, he doesn't have heavy anymore, so he gets 2 spaces. Boop. Alright, new round. Alright, Remy goes first. She'll get 3 stamina. Alright, so the thing she's going to do, yeah, even if these were together, it would be a straight diagonal essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because it's not an exhaust ability, I'm going to use a summon token to cast Ruination on the Earth Loa using DM. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 6 is 14. Okay, and then I roll the casting die for 4 damage. Spend another summon token. Cast again. 7 plus 1 book is 8, still 14. 10. 2 damage. Spend another summon token to cast again. Fortunately, she can't target anything else, but I only really care about the Earth Loa anyway. 8 plus 1 is 9, so 15. Okay, and then roll the casting die again. Sorry for snapping around a bit. 7 damage, so he's at 13. And then last summon token, cast it one more time. 4 plus 3 books is 7, so 13. Alright. Won't be enough to kill, but it'll do some damage, so 6 damage. Okay, now I can take a turn. I'm going to spend stamina to move. I'm just going to go ahead and fly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going there. And that'll be it for her movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll go ahead and flip her animism and throw up a purple die at the orange cave sickle. 6 minus 1 because it does have 1 armor for 5 damage. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop the magic bomb and remove the paralysis that's on Zeke. Mainly just so I can actually use items if I need to. So it goes to Cave Sickle. Orange is going to do a melee strike. I can't dodge because Zeke doesn't have any stamina. But it's just going to be a white and orange. 11 minus 1 is a miss. So that takes care of that. And then it goes to Earth Loa. Earth Loa is just going to attack in place. Zeke can't dodge. Minus 1 to the attack this time. 13 minus 1 is 12, which is a hit. It's going to do 4 damage minus 2 because of armor, so 2 damage. And then he's going to get slammed against the wall unless I make the force check. Ignore the white die there. Alright, so failed it. Don't have any way of really fixing it, so yeah, just going to get slammed against the wall for 3 damage. So he's essentially at 1 hit point at this point. He's also paralyzed again. That's alright. Alright, goes to Patrick. Patrick is going to get his stamina back, and then he's going to move. So yeah, Patrick is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for his movement. Then he's going to go ahead and activate like the shadows just to move to here. And he'll go ahead and attack the cave sickle. (11 minus 1 is a hit. He has 2 shields, so he'll do 2 physical. There's 1 armor, so he'll do 1 damage. Alright, goes to DM. DM's going to get 3 stamina. She's going to go ahead and just spend 2 stamina to do Ruination. And then do 3 damage to herself. And then she'll spend 1 stamina to move. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. And then let the current pull her this way. So she doesn't die from falling. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale's on the bottom now. 4 stamina thanks to haste. She'll spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll go 1 more. So eat up that much stamina. So I went 10 movement, and I had 7 moves, so I had to spend 3 stamina to do that, which pretty much limits my options a little bit. I'm going to do Precise Strike on the Arthloa. We will go ahead and empower it and see what we can get happening here. Okay, that's a miss. I'm going to go ahead and use a Lining Machine, and then the Infection to go ahead and empower it. Alright, I do hit with -1, but it's not going to do any damage, unfortunately. It would be... Yeah, it'll be -1 to the attack, so it'll be 11. So 1 damage, 2 from Star, 2 from Bear of Justice, which will be 4. Just not enough to actually do anything. I'll use the Quiver to re-roll the 4. And I did worse. Alright, that's it for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really want to spend anything else. So yeah, that's it for Nightingale. Goes to Zeke. Zeke is paralyzed. He'll get 4 stamina back and then become unparalyzed. Goes to Rook. Rook is going to get 4 stamina and he's going to spend all of it to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 9 movements. So it would be 9, 11, 13, 15. Okay. So tell you what. I don't remember where I was, so I'm just going to go here and just take the slam damage. So the current's going to force him to slam against Femke for 2 damage. To both of them. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Goes to Femke, who gets 4 stamina because she is hasted. Spends 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's all of her movement. And all of her stamina. She can go ahead and use False Idol and attack the red Cave Sickle. It is going to be -2 to the attack, unfortunately, but that's alright. Alright, that's a flat-out miss, so I'll get the reroll. Alright, so 17 -2 is 15, so it's going to do 5 damage base, because it's 15 versus 10 defense. So 5. Every shield's 1, so 6, 7, and then every start burst is 2. So it was 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, -1 because of armor is 10 damage, which will kill that Cave Sickle. Alright, Cave Sickle's dealt with. Draw. 10 gold. I'm actually kind of okay with the 10 golds here. 1078. Alright. Next goes to new round. Okay, Femke goes again. She's got 4 stamina to play around with. She'll spend 1 to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. She'll provoke the attack. She'll use her Nimble Dodge. Okay, it fails the Nimble Dodge. Alright, 13 does hit. It doesn't have any special effects. It's just a straight up, just break attack. So it'll be 13 against 12 defense, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 damage to her. -1 because of barrier, so 3 damage. And then she'll keep going and go to here. And now she's flanking, and she has backstab. So we'll go ahead and use False Idol first. Alright, +1 is a hit, unfortunately. That actually makes it so it does hit. It's going to do no damage, so there's that. I'll spend a stamina to do Quick Blow, because I did hit as a follow-up step. Make another attack. Alright, that is a miss. I get to reroll, because I haven't used the reroll yet. Alright, so that's 12. +1 because of flanking, so 13. So it will hit. It has defense 10, so 3 damage base. 4 from shield, 6 because of burst, and then another 3 because of backstab brings it to 9. So it'll do 4 damage to it, because it only has 5 armor. And then I'll spend the last 2 stamina to make 1 more attack. I'm going to go ahead and use Brutal Slaughter with it to get an additional +6, because this is my 3rd or later attack. Alright, 15 +1 due to flanking is 16, so it's going to be 16 versus 10 defense, so it'll be 6 damage. 7 damage, 8 damage, 9 damage, 10 damage, 12 damage. Backstab brings it to 15 damage, and then the Brutal Slaughter brings it to 21 damage. And it has 5 armor, so it'll do 16 damage to it, which is definitely a kill. Yeah, if you can get Femke a bunch of attacks and give her back and get her flank, you'll be in a very good place. 5 gold. All right. 283. Not bad. All right, and then all we got to do is the objective is an adventure ends their turn on the blue exit with Patrick's shotgun token. So next is Zeke, who is amazingly still alive. He'll spend a stamina to go ahead and move and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that'll end it. I believe I've used all my utility core, so there's nothing really else to get. Alright, and then each party member gains 2 experience, and we restore all adventurers. So 2 experience for everybody. Boop, 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 and boop, boop. Alright, so we're good to go. I don't know how long we've been going at this, so let me be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and just get through the dialogue, and then I can show you what I'll spend my experience on. And that'll give us a clear path to retrying the bounty for next time. So, Rarity and Middara. Patrick brushed the dried mud from the shotgun with one hand, picking out little rocks and pebbles from its complex inner workings. He clicked the gun open with one hand, spraying little bits of dirt as he did so. Needs a little oil, maybe some steel wool for the rust, but otherwise it looks great. He snapped the weapon closed again, beaming at them. Thanks for the help, guys. You have no idea how valuable this is. Rook leaned over, inspecting the shotgun. He could just barely make out the faint tool marks in the metal, each one a sign of the hand craftsmanship that went into every firearm in Middara. What did it take you, 100 hours? Looks like you cast the gearing yourself. Had to. Patrick slid the shotgun into an empty leather holster on his back. No standardized parts. No blacksmith in town could do the work as fine as I needed. You won't believe how much a hassle it is to get a perfectly straight barrel without a drill press. We should head back, Zeke said, though he was grinning too. We still have to catch a killer. Patrick's face fell. Yeah, I guess so. It's a long walk back to town from here. We might as well get started. Mark the story flag prized possession on the adventure sheet. And so we do. Prized possession. Alright. And then we get back to the story phase. Alright, so we did get a new fancy item. Was the Waterloa crystal. Actually, I kind of want to keep the Waterlow Crystal, and I think I might get rid of the Chip Chitin. Chip Chitin's really good, by the way. I mean, but it is a flip effect, so you can only do it once per sprint of encounters, which is a little bit of an issue. But Waterlow Gem is forever, so I might go with that. For now, I'm just going to have Zeke hold on to it. The Chip Chitin we'll trade in, and we're going to unlock a new... yeah, we're going to go ahead and unlock a new upgrade. We're going to unlock Otherworldly, which is something I should have taken over Devastating. Then again, Devastating it does have its uses. So we'll go ahead and return this, and we'll go ahead and get Otherworldly. So Otherworldly is pretty much, it's the best. It's one of the best upgrades. It makes it so, I've mentioned it before, you can spend 2 spellbooks on your casting die to gain +1 force. That by itself is not too special, unless you, of course, you have Empower. But the main thing is your attacks gain the +2 magic damage with for every 2 books you got. And since for a lot of these characters, if you roll books, they don't do anything. So it's pretty good to just have an upgrade that makes it so you actually can take advantage of all those symbols. So, pretty good stuff. And we don't need the shotgun token anymore. Alright, the only other thing... Oh, right, we're going to go ahead and spend some experience. So Zeke is going to spend 5 experience to get himself a tier 2 assemblage ability. He's going to get Fortune Telling. So Fortune Telling is a once per encounter ability. After a figure within your SOI has rolled for any reason, choose the result of a single die. So pretty much you can use that to kind of ensure that a status effect hits, or you make sure your good hit does what it's supposed to do. Or if you're doing a power attack and you rolled a skull and you want to change that to something because everything else was really good on the roll. One of the most devastating things you can do, though, is if a monster or a intelligent combatant happens to jump nearby you, you can make them automatically roll a skull and make them just fall. So, very, very handy. Also, I didn't use Nightingale's ability that last fight. I apologize. And Rook was just out of position. I was planning on using the Font of Renewal down in this area, but it took so long to kill those Earthloa that he ended up out of position. But that's pretty much it. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to try the bounty again. This time I'm going to try my best to beat it, because we do actually have items and plenty to play with. It's still a pretty good chance that I might still fail it. We won't have Patrick with us, but to be honest, we don't really need him. But we will have, 3rd tier abilities. We'll have DM and Fem as our fancy summons, which will definitely give us a lot more flexibility as well. So definitely some interesting stuff we could take advantage of. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Dior, and this was Middara. See you guys next time.